Welcome to episode 2-1. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, you gotta let me stare at the camera first.
Ah, you want to stare at the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Why are you gonna do that to me?
Welcome to episode 21 of the NumbNuts Podcast. I'm here with Aydin, and as you can see, we've got two mics working, inshallah. It should be sounding a lot better for you guys. We've got a couple changes. Aydin, how are you doing? You good?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I'm good too.
That's good.
You just want to be in the bloopers again, don't you? Yeah, fair enough. We're just gonna quickly not mention the fact that we did this intro already, but I forgot to press record on the audio. Mm-hmm. And then I'm so glad we
You're
realized.
not gonna mention, but you mentioned it.
Nah, I don't know. I'm just trying to meme. I'm just trying to meme myself. I'm so glad we imagine, like I was telling Aiden, imagine we did this whole podcast and like we just look over and there's nothing.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
That would have been, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, the camera picks up our audio, but I don't think that I could even I couldn't. If I had a week to edit that, I probably couldn't fix the audio on that.
Yeah, no, that would suck.
Yeah. Well, it's just me and Aiden today. Yeah. We're going to do a one-on-one. I think it works out. We got the first podcast where we have the two mics. I tried to set it up last podcast, but kind of ran out of time. Didn't want to delay Caden. It's his first time and stuff. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to delay it. But yeah, first time using the two microphones. It's just us two. So this will really tell us how this will work. I'm actually really excited to hear this back. It should be sounding a lot more better for you guys, a lot more clear.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the podcast, other than the second mic, there's nothing really that's changed. Mirza unfortunately couldn't be here. Something came up, and Kez, inshallah, I hope you get better soon. Right now, he's sick. I hope he gets well soon. I won't discuss too much about what the boys are doing. I don't want to get too, personal. But yeah, how you been? You been good?
Yes.
That's good. You're already crying. Well, is the lights? I could give you sunglasses if you want.
No, I'm good.
What's happening?
I have no idea.
I reckon it's the lights, mate.
Could be.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe I'll just look this way the whole podcast.
I don't think that'd be good for the video.
Nah, I think it'll be
or
fine.
The audio. Also, you can't do your...
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh man, the audio there's interesting. But yeah, let me just fix that one up for you. There you
go.
Was
like 2 millimeters off, bro.
I'm like Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's
I think you're worse than him.
OCD things.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have OCD. Did you ever think you had OCD?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone does, don't they?
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like it because remember that YouTuber Tech Source?
No, I actually don't.
You never watched him?
No.
Anyway, he did a lot of setup reviews of like other people's setup. People would send in their setups, and then he would do like a weekly video where he would compare everyone's setups.
Uh-huh.
And he heavily judged cable management, right?
Yeah.
Like if you had even one cable that was dangling behind your desk, he'd be like, "Nah, you're out of the, you lose."
Oh wow.
So like at that point when I was first getting into like PC gaming and having a proper setup, I was really meticulous about everything. I would do exactly what TechSource said, but now I don't care anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. It's always that like meme in the PC community, like the computer, like gamer community, or like just any community when it comes to like setups as far as PCs go, where, okay, your PC looks amazing. You got these RGB lights, you got this white light, and you got this amazing setup. But let me see your cable management. let me look under that desk one time. Let me see what's going on under there. Because that was like one of the like almost key factors, or like the last, what did they say, trial that you had to like overcome.
Yeah.
It was like the last test, and then you get A+ if you pass that. As well. Yeah. So it's always been interesting. So what, when it comes to like the whole gaming setup, I guess you're OCD about that.
Yeah.
How's your cable management now?
It's terrible. I don't care about it at all.
You spend like 5 minutes trying to find the cable now.
No, everything's in a line. It's just not hidden.
Do you have like a desk full of just random cables?
Yes, it doesn't everyone. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I almost have OCD, but I'm like a lazy OCD person. Because like I want to organize things like really meticulously, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I get that too.
Because like I always think to myself like, oh, I'm gonna organize the entire house. I'm gonna like every time I see something, sometimes I pick up items and I'm like, where do I place this? Like where does this go? Like I'm trying to think of like right now what, like for instance like USBs. Where would you keep a USB? In a desk?
In a desk drawer.
But then if you have like 10, it's just gonna be scattered all around.
No, you'd get like a little tub and you put that in the drawer and then that's your USB tub.
USB tub, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've got to be smart like that, and I got to like, I always want to like find like different storage sort of things, because you can't just have a USB and just chuck it in the drawer. You need some sort of tub, right?
Yeah.
But then what about more difficult things?
Like what?
Like in my closet right now, I literally bought from eBay, a cake, like I don't know, it's like a bag almost. Like you unzip it all the way, except for the hinge part.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. It's not a hinge because it's
I know
cloth.
what you're talking about.
And when you open it, you just got all my camera equipment there. Like for instance, for these camera tripods, if I wanted to have a phone attachment, it's in there.
Oh, okay.
I bought that specifically just to organize that. And I find great joy in doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm a lazy because there's a lot of things that I want to organize, but I haven't done.
I'm kind of the same. Like you know the state of my basement right now.
Oh,
How it's just really messy. I actually just all of a sudden had, what's the word? Hold on.
You know, you guys are going to think that, by the way, it's going to be a weird cut, but Aydin's forgot what he was going to say. So I'm just stepping in here with a random thought. People at home are going to probably think at this point that Kez actually was kicked out of the podcast and that the HR meeting was real or something. Look, guys, Kez is still part of the podcast. It's just he's been very busy and like I said, he's sick at the moment. But yeah, back to your talk about your basement.
Yeah.
Did you find the word that you were looking for?
It's on the tip of my tongue. Hold on.
Say the sentence again. Say the sentence again, and then I'll fill in the blanks.
I had a sudden burst of blank to clean my basement.
Oh, damn! It's on the tip of my tongue. Why is it not? Why is it not on my tongue? Why is it on the tip? I had a sudden. Wait, say it again.
I had a sudden burst of blank to clean up my basement and organize it.
Motivation.
Yes. Oh my god!
You had a sudden burst of motivation.
Yeah,
to clean
that's the exact.
When was this?
Last night.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was kicking it myself, just watching some anime.
Yeah.
And I just all of a sudden looked around and I'm like, ugh. Brother, ugh.
Nice.
So I cleaned up the whole area, but then I looked at the back where I still haven't moved the pool table to its spot yet. You know, and I have like a bunch of junk on there. And I'm just like, nah.
Oh, you didn't do it?
Nah. I did the main area. I organized everything. My workbench, you know what I mean? Everything underneath the TV, the whole table and everything. I cleaned everything up, and then I looked at the back where all the rest of the junk was. And I'm like, later.
Yeah, just to kind of give you guys, if you guys don't know what Aydin's talking about, you have a massive like basement.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, it's not a real basement.
Yeah, it's not a real basement. We call it that.
Australian homes don't have basements. It's since my house is built on a hill, the back of the house is a lot lower than the front of the house. So there's like a bit of like extra room between the floor.
Do they
and the
call it a
first floor.
subfloor or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a bit of extra room from the ground to the first floor. So there's like a mini room there that's not accessible from inside the house. So we use it as like my little like kick it area. And we just call it a basement because it kind of is. But not really. It has windows, you know?
Yeah. It's very interesting because it's massive area.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I would say 25% is your kick it spot.
Yeah.
And the rest is just filled with just storage.
Yeah.
Like boxes and all these other stuff.
And it's not like a proper part of the house. So it doesn't have like floorboards or anything. It's not properly insulated. It's not connected to the rest of the heating system or cooling system or anything like that. It's genuinely like a proper shed or a basement. But... you know, it's not really a basement.
I love how, you know, you got the heating tubes that go, like, because you got your heating on the bottom of your house.
Yeah.
But in the, like, where we kick it, you can see the tubes for the heating.
Yeah.
So I love when you guys would get cold, you guys just poked holes in it.
Yeah, that wasn't sustainable.
Yeah, it's not, you know, imagine if you put like a vent there or something, with like a car vent where you could just open and close it.
I would do that, but it's a terrible idea.
I know why it's a terrible idea.
okay,
Let's
cool.
not, yeah. But yeah, that area is absolutely massive, and it's crazy. Like, kind of to give the viewers an idea, you walk in, you got the balcony that's like covering.
Yeah.
So like the door to it is like, you got like that cover. And there you got a sink outside, and in front of that, like across that, you got like a literal bathroom.
Yeah.
Toilet, shower, sink. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And then you enter, you got the door there in the middle of those. So you got these two things here, the sink, the bathroom, and then here you got the door. You walk in, and then you just got this massive spot.
Yeah.
And then you got curtains covering the place that you guys store things.
Yeah.
And then you just got like a pool table, you got table tennis.
Yep.
You got the TV, couches of all sorts,
Yep.
colors, shapes. Actually, one is from me as well. I remember my old house. You got that one seater with the recliner.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just a mixture. It's a Frankenstein, but it's like, it's fun.
It's a comfortable Frankenstein.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, down there, you really don't want to splurge on like expensive stuff. Like, you wouldn't get a brand new couch there.
Yeah, of course not.
You'd get like, you know, whatever you can find on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but
it's the way that someone would set up their garage.
it's interesting. You know, I actually really want to talk about the basement. I think this is a great conversation because you've had, what version of the basement are you on right now?
Oh my God, I've lost count. Do you want me to think about it?
It doesn't really matter, but essentially what I want to explain to the viewers is you have altered the basement so many times that I think it's on like roughly, let's say, version 9.
It has
10.
like different generations.
Yeah, because like it's had moments where, like, for instance, remember that time, I don't know which version this was, but we have all the couches and the TVs, we had it on the complete other side. And I remember I helped you with that, where like we went, obviously the where the setup is now, it's where it used to be back in the day before we moved it back. And we went back there. We literally moved a massive bookshelf. We cleaned all the floors, bleached it, cleaned the walls, and then we moved everything over there. Yeah. And it wasn't just me that helped as well. I know Mirza even helped you like repaint it and everything. Yeah. That was like, I think that was the biggest change we've made to it.
Yeah, fully painting the walls.
Yeah. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I always tell you, you know that space that you have behind the curtain? Yeah. The rest of the, like, it's massive.
Yeah.
I always tell you, I know that the headspace is not as good. Like, you got a bit of a step up.
Yeah.
But, there's so much potential there, bro. Like, I know you got a lot of, like, boxes and stuff. Just chuck them out. Clean it. If I was in your shoes, honestly, I would just... Because I guess we're not the same, but I like to just listen to podcasts a lot.
Yeah.
So I would just chuck on a podcast and go to town. I would have the best time of my life.
Yeah, I would hate that.
Fair enough.
Bro, if I saw a giant spider, I'm never going down to the basement again. You know that.
And we've had that. We've had spiders. We've had moths. But that's what you get. You know, it's not like a house. It's downstairs. It's
but it's not a comfortable living situation. Like a lot of people say that I could make the best bedroom there. I could use the basement as my bedroom, study, everything. You know. But I don't want to because it's not a comfortable living area, you know?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't even suggest it. I think back in the day I did suggest it, but now I definitely wouldn't suggest that. But I just think like you have such a massive space. Clean out like a bit of it and do something with it.
But what would I do with it?
That's the big question.
There's not much to do.
Do you think maybe like, because there isn't really, is there space for the table tennis and the pool table? There is, right?
What, at the back?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you mean behind the
couches?
Yeah. There's space for both of them. I just haven't moved them yet.
I guess then there's no point moving those.
Yeah, plus, especially for tall old guys like you and me, it's not going to be comfortable walking around in the extra space back there because there would probably be about this much room between your head and the timber on top.
Cozy.
More like a safety hazard.
What do you make it a bowling alley? I'll help you.
A bowling alley?
Yeah, honestly, that'd be kind of dope.
Oh, God.
If you cleared out, like, the left side or the right side completely...
That's not long enough.
You could just make a room. You're not gonna have like an actual bowling alley, but you could actually make like those toys.
Yeah.
You could do, or a dartboard or something.
We already have a dartboard.
Yeah, but it's not in a good place.
It's in a mega place. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's too high, isn't it?
Is it? I
Yeah.
can lower it.
I think it's too high.
It's on a string. I can lower it.
Way back in version 2, no, not version 2, version 4, when you had the dartboard in the basement.
That was a terrible spot back then.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say the opposite. I thought it was a good spot. The cardboard, you had the massive cardboard.
Oh, the cardboard.
With the scoreboards, like, Mirza got this many
that
points.
was great.
Caden got this many points or whatever.
Remember when we all started doing some dumb stuff with it?
Oh, like throwing it on each other?
No, like having someone put their hand on the dartboard.
That was so dumb.
That was stupid.
Stupid, yeah. But we would never, like, the dartboards we have, or the darts we have, I should say, is actually not stupid sharp like the professional ones.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a video of a guy that doing the exact same thing we did, and they threw it, and it went in his hand, and you could just see the way it stuck. It just made me cringe, like, so hard.
Have you not seen that video that... Maybe you want to bleep this out. Philip's friend Daniel...
Okay.
Of someone who threw a dart on his hand and it actually went in. And then when he took his hand off, it just stuck there while he was moving his hand around. Did I never show you that video?
You probably did, but I forgot. I must have mentally blocked it.
Oh my god, it was so bad. I think he still has a scar to this day.
Oh,
because it was deep.
It's not a smart thing to do.
It was a really bad idea.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe that was back when the darts were nice and fresh. But nowadays, they're so dull from hitting the wall so much that they won't do any damage. I mean, they'll hurt, so never doing that again.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, for sure. How did... I wish you had a pic... Do you have a picture of, like, the first basement? The first version? Because I really would love to see that.
Do you want me to find it?
Not now.
Do you want me to find it?
If you can send me a picture and I can put it up. If Aydin has found it, I'll put it up now. It's nice. We can put it right in the middle there. But, I'm just like...
It might
curious.
be a video, so you might have to just overlay it.
That's all good, yeah. I'll probably just get rid of the sound and just overlay the video. But
it also might have people...
how did it look? Like, what did you have?
Okay, the first...
Or how did it come about? Like, how did you, like...
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, in high school, we had a tight group of friends and we always used to go to one of our mates' house. And he had, like, a garage set up where he would just have, like, a TV, a couple of couches, and they would just use it as a smoker's area, yeah? Because his family was, smokers. They didn't want to smoke outside, so they smoked in the garage. They didn't use the garage for their cars or anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we used to kick it there for a bit. And then that's around about the time that I found a show called That 70s Show. It was just like a show about some teenagers who kicked it in a basement, but then they also did other things. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the whole show, but the premise was their main kick-it spot, their main hangout spot was this guy Eric's basement. Once I realized that I could just clean up my own basement, because we just used it for storage back then, fully storage. Once I realized that I could just clean up my own basement, I decided to go to so this was back when I was like 17 in the high school, yeah. I went to a Salvo's, which is a thrift store.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they got like secondhand things.
So secondhand store, thrift store, Salvo's, whatever. I went to one of those and I found these two like really cool vintage chairs that had like wood on the outsides and it just looked like it was from the 70s, yeah?
Okay.
And I immediately thought of That 70s show. I'm like, I need to have these. These have to be in my basement.
How much were they?
Oh, they were like $40 each.
Okay,
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It was mega.
Yeah.
Anyway, so after I got those, oh no, it was before that. Oh, I'm getting the timeline wrong.
It's been so long.
Yeah. So no, after we started kicking it at house,
yeah,
I wanted to create my own basement area. So I had a small couch that I used to use in my study room. And I brought that down. We had a small TV in the corner. That's all it was. It was just that one couch, a couple of like those work chairs that I have in the storage area.
Yeah. And
the small TV. You know that small TV that I used to have, the tiny one?
I think
it was like this big.
Yeah.
It was just that in the corner. Remember that corner?
Yeah, the corner. Would you say
corner
desk?
Table? Just a
Table.
corner table.
There you go, corner table. Yeah.
And it was just that, and we still had the old curtains back then, like the Turkish curtains. And it was just that. That was the first iteration of bed before I even got the new armchairs. It was just that small, bendable couch, a couple of those black chairs, and that corner with the PS4 and the small TV. That was the first iteration, and then after that, I got the vintage armchairs, and I added some extra space, and I put a table in.
Okay. The vintage armchair you said with the wood.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's your seat?
No, I sit on the black couch now. Remember?
Oh yeah, but that's the one next to the black couch.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I never knew. See, this is what I want to talk about. This. I never knew that.
You know, I never told you that.
Because that used to be your spot.
Yeah.
Obviously, now you moved on. You sit on. I guess you just sit wherever is the best viewing for the TV.
No, it's actually not the reason.
Oh, what is
I
it?
used to sit in the
Armchair?
the vintage
one,
because it was my seat, you know.
Yeah.
It was the coolest seat there, and it was mine, and it was comfortable.
Yeah.
So I positioned that seat in the most central area.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I intentionally did that.
Yeah.
But then eventually, it started hurting my back because it's a weird seating position.
Yeah, it's like you're leaning like this.
Yeah. So I switched to the regular couch, and then I just made that the central seating area, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't go with whatever was the central seating area. I intentionally made that spot the central seating area.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. No, that makes sense. But that's so cool, like that wooden chair that I would always see you sit on. I didn't know it had such a like I didn't know it was there from the beginning, and I didn't know it had such a I could see why you were so protective over that seat now.
Yeah.
Every time someone would sit on it, you'd get up like right up close to their legs, and you'd be like, get up. Move, yeah.
I didn't mean to be a Sheldon Cooper, but that was my spot.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. No one can blame you for that. At the end of the day, it's your space anyway.
Yeah.
And then what happened to that small TV? Because now we've got a bigger TV. Is it a 65 inch? What is it? 55
yeah,
inch?
it's 65 inch.
65 inch?
Yeah.
And from Kogan it was?
Yeah, cheap.
The old one, what happened to that? Broke or?
No, nothing happened. There was the old tiny one or the old 65 inch one.
Oh, no. I know the old 65 inch one. One of the friends got to it.
Yeah.
What did they pay you for that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
Of course
fine.
they did.
And the previous one, the first TV you had, the small one, did that break?
No, we still use that upstairs.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I just moved it back upstairs.
What's
after we
that?
got
Do you
a
know
new
what
TV.
inches that is?
It was like 32 inches or something.
Oh, okay.
It's small.
Yeah, fair enough. What other big changes did you have to the basement? I'm trying to think. Obviously, you had initially a 2-seater couch, was it? Just from the get-go?
Okay, so look, I'll tell you the basic iterations. I'm not going to tell you every single iteration, just the major changes.
Yeah, it's just the major changes, yeah.
So it went from a 3-seater mini couch that I bought from Amart back when I was 14 because I wanted a couch to sit on while I played on my PlayStation in my room instead of a chair.
Oh, okay, yep.
So I used that and then expanded to and so we had that and 2 office armchairs.
Mm-hmm.
So which was generally very uncomfortable. And then we moved over to the wooden armchairs, the vintage ones, and then we still had the office armchairs and the Amart couch.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually we decided, okay, screw it. Let's just go on Facebook Marketplace and get some good stuff.
Yeah.
So we got that. Remember that grey couch, the one that had the footrest. You know, it's the L-shaped couch.
Yeah.
So we got one of those, and then you gave me your recliners.
Yeah.
And then we also got that black couch, and we got that brown couch.
Yeah.
Remember all of those?
Yeah.
So then we all got those very close to each other, and then we just turned the whole place into a homey feel after that.
Yeah.
So those were the biggest changes. And then we also got the TV stand, the big wooden TV stand, and then obviously got the bigger TV and new coffee table. And those were the biggest changes, I think.
Pool table and table tennis as well.
That's right. When did I get the table tennis table?
Was all the stuff you got, like majority of it, all like Facebook Marketplace? Like just used stuff?
Every single one. No, the only things that were new were the TV, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That got that straight from Kogan, but that was cheap. TV was the only new thing. Everything else was cheap from Facebook Marketplace. Didn't spend much money.
And the paint.
Oh yeah, obviously the paint was brand new.
Just buy it secondhand.
Technically, the carpet was brand new as well.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the carpet, because I remember Mirza brought you the carpet from his job. You would be surprised at how many good stuff that people like throw away at construction sites. It's actually friggin' sick.
Okay.
You can find some good stuff at construction sites.
Maybe I should go scouting.
You should. I really like scouting. I've done this where I've gone out and like I've seen like furniture on the side. People have like thrown it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I just go and I sometimes find stuff that I like and I take it. Yeah.
Mega.
Yeah. And then you just maybe like, it's fun because it's like DIY as well. So you get to like, let's say, I haven't found this, but let's say I find like a nice bedside table. I'm sure you've seen the videos on TikTok where like they find something, they go, I'm flipping this today. I found this on the side of the road. And now I'm going to use 100 grit sandpaper. Then I'm going to move on to 150. And then you skip to the end. It's like this beautiful. Yeah. There's this specific person that's like literally, I don't know how they have the knowledge, but they know rare like desks and tables and whatever. So they can tell. And so sometimes they find them in really bad conditions, but it's worth restoring because they sell for like 600, 800.
But you gotta know how to do that.
You gotta, yeah. But it's also, you know what's more impressive? Not the fact that you know how to do that. I think the more impressive thing is knowing what to look for. That's the most impressive thing.
Yeah.
Because that's like, you can buy something and think, oh, it's cool, but then it won't sell because it's like no one cares for it, you know? Like people throw out chairs, like gamer chairs all the time. But like if you got it, restored it, usually it's like the leather worn out on it. God knows how to restore that. Like it's like I can't even think of a way to restore that.
It would be
and
you would have to.
You wouldn't sell it for much, so it's like not worth it.
Unless it was like a Herman Miller chair.
Exactly. So you got to know like what you're looking for. So yeah there's that. So even the table tennis table was just from Facebook?
I don't remember where I got the table tennis table from.
I don't either. I know the pool table was from your friend.
Yeah, the pool table was from... I don't know if he would want his name to be said.
The dartboard was brand new as well.
Oh yeah, the dartboard's brand new. Okay, so yeah, the pool table was from one of my mates. I don't know if he would want his name to be said, but so I'm not going to say it. And he was going to throw it away, and he's like, oh bro, do you want it for your basement? I'm like, hell yeah. Of course I want it for my basement. What the hell? It's a pool table. Yeah. So he just gave it to me for free.
So now now you got an indoor pool table.
That reminds me, I haven't seen that friend in a while. I should invite him over.
But you know what we should also do? We should play pool, man.
Yeah.
Like, we got the pool table.
And we just never play it, yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning for the longest time to do, like, a tournament sort of thing. Like, we do, like...
No, you know what the thing is, bro? It's not that I don't want to do it. It's that I have to clean it. Like, we haven't used it in so long, and we just use it as, like, a table for so many times. You know, it's just a regular table.
Just cross out the pool. It's just table.
Yeah, exactly. We just use it as a table. So we need to... I need to... pull out our carpet cleaner and just...
Pull out. Sorry. Go on.
I need to pull out my carpet cleaner and use that on the pool table and just fully clean it.
Pool cleaner.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
There's a lot of jokes in here. Very silly jokes. Dad jokes, some would call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it'd be fun to like have maybe like, let's say for instance, if we had 4 of us, we could do 2 versus 2. Whoever wins, the winners do, 1v1. And then whoever wins from that is like the ultimate champion. Or if we have more people, like let's say we have 6, 2 versus 2, 3 groups of 2v2. Then you move up, and then you move up, and then it'd be really sick. I've really meaning to do that for a long time. But we gotta it's one of those things we gotta organize. Because some days I rock up and I'm like, I really want to play pool. Back when the pool table wasn't cluttered, I would like play by myself because sometimes people like no one wants to play. So it's like, but yeah. You got like your PlayStation down there as well in the basement.
Yeah.
You got an Xbox down there?
Yeah, I got a PS. I got last gen consoles. I got a PS4 and Xbox One X, but I do have a Nintendo Switch as well.
Yeah, the Switch is down there too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey guys, just wanted to quickly interject and say that below is a link to a donation. You can donate any amount that you'd like. You can help our brothers in Palestine and Gaza. So the link is below. I've donated as well. And if you guys want to donate, again, link is in the below. Enjoy the rest of the video. TVs, if you think about it, like TV programs, very outdated in the sense that you get 2 to 3 minute ads every 10 minutes of your show or movie or whatever, which is ridiculous. And not only that, imagine having to, let me watch something. I want to watch this. Oh yeah, just wait till 10 p.m. You're not home at 10 p.m.? Well, you can record it if you want. But
it's pretty stupid.
It's when you think about it now.
Isn't cable boxes like that kind of expensive as well?
Yeah.
Like, you can get the exact same experience on... No, you can get a much better experience on Netflix for $15 a month. I think that is absolutely 100% worth it.
It's like, for instance, video stores. They're obsolete now. Yeah, They've gone bankrupt. You guys know Blockbuster over in America.
Video Easy.
Over here, it used to be Video Easy. And it was honestly, like, I remember having memories. It was very nostalgic. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was. Like, there was a certain, like... there is something we're missing now, which is, like, when something is not as available, it's more fun. You know what I mean? Like, when you couldn't just watch any movie at any time, but when you had the chance to go out, because that was the only way to get a movie, and you went out to Video Easy, you got the movie, you got the popcorn, you went back home, there was that excitement to it because it was more rare. You know what I mean? It was more fun because it was rare. Nowadays, it's just like, I'm bored on the toilet. Let me just... you know what I mean? Like, that's true, though. It's true. It's true. That's how it is now. So,
it's so funny because that's actually what Mirza does.
Yeah.
Mirza genuinely catches up on his TV shows on the toilet.
Yeah. And it's just... it's obviously much better now. And TV is completely, like... Going back to Video Easy, TV is one of those things like TV programs and channels. In the future, it's going to be completely obsolete. Just like radio as well. I think radio is going to be obsolete too. Because personally, I know like some of the older generations are still hanging on to it, still like it because they're used to it.
You know,
but there's no point in them anymore.
What I don't get is how is all of that stuff so profitable now? Because I reckon majority of the population has switched to streaming services and even like music streaming services.
Yeah.
How is the radio making money? How is TV? I know they're obviously still making money because
I'll tell you how.
Commercials and ads and everything.
I'll tell you how. The only way that they can make money is by not only making money from the original revenue, but TV shows, like for instance, let's say going back to Channel 10 News, they have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Radio, I bet you they have a podcast. If there's a radio podcast show, I bet they're on Spotify. 100%. Yeah, so they make their money on the main revenue. Then the viewers from that, they move over to YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, whatever they want. And they get new viewers from that. But I think that all that old stuff, television, programming, radio, it's all going to be obsolete, just like Video Easy. And look, it's interesting because when you have something, like it's obviously a much better system now. You know, you get to choose when you watch something, what time, whenever. You've got it available. You don't have to drive out. You don't have, you just pay for this subscription and you got all these like catalog of movies, TV shows, whatever. But it was something nice back then when it wasn't as easy because it made it more enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like it's just like when you had that urge to sit down and watch a movie, you're flicking through the TV programs to see, you're going through the guide, right? You're going through, you see what's coming up, and then you see, I don't know, like Home Alone or something, and you're like, this is it right here. I'm in the mood. Get the popcorn, sit down, and it's just like you're with your family and you're just all watching the same show. And it's like, if someone's talking, shh, we can't rewind this, you idiot. What are you doing? We can't rewind this. Shut up. And it's like, there was that to it, which is a bit of a shame, but I think, the pros outweigh the cons. But let me know what your guys' opinions are. But what do you think about that when it comes to that whole... I
don't miss it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't miss it.
Fair enough. Because, like I said, the pros way outweigh the cons. Or did I say the opposite?
Because, bro, back in those days when I was a kid, I would rewatch so many of like the cassettes and DVDs that we had because I had nothing else to watch. There was no other way for me to consume media.
It would be very boring.
You know how many times I've watched the original Spider-Man movies? Because I didn't have anything else to watch.
Yeah.
Or like Cat in the Hat. The amount of times I can't believe I watched Cat in the Hat that many times as a kid and I never noticed the dirty jokes.
Oh,
Have you seen that movie? You haven't seen it, have you?
I haven't watched that movie.
Bro, we need to watch it together because it's hilarious how dirty the movie is. It's so funny.
Yeah. It's bad. Like, why do they have, like... I get at the same time they try to not only cater to the kids, but the adults that watch it. But it's a kids movie. Why are you putting adult jokes in there? It's like, it's weird.
Because it was so funny, bro. Bro, you know what was especially funny about it? Hold on. I forgot what the guy's name was. It was so funny how when they decided to make a Cat in the Hat, a Dr. Seuss real life movie, what's the word? Live action movie.
Yeah.
They decided to hire Mike Myers as Cat in the Hat because he's the Austin Powers guy.
Oh.
He was Austin Powers before
when you
was
said Mike Myers, I was thinking Halloween. Jason.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not that I've watched that movie, but it's so iconic that I know it. Yeah. But yeah, so they hired the guy that plays Austin Powers.
Did I say his name right?
You probably didn't. Is it? Is it Mike Myers?
It is Mike Myers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he was in Wayne's World, Austin Powers, Shrek, Cat in the Hat, Shrek. Wait, who does he play in Shrek?
Tangent.
He plays Shrek. What?
He does?
Yeah.
Huh.
Mike Myers plays Shrek.
You won't like him when he's angry. He turns green.
That's Hulk.
Whoops.
Anyway, bro, I think it's so funny because Austin Powers was obviously such a dirty movie, right? And they hired the same guy to play a kids movie, Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss,
Yeah.
And I think the major thing was that was the first ever, I think, live action Dr. Seuss movie they made. And then after that, they just never made another one because the director did that to it, made it so dirty. I'm so happy that they did it because it's so funny. As an adult watching it, it's the funniest kids movie you'll ever watch. It's, oh my God, I want to rewatch it again with you.
But imagine what's not like... But imagine watching it with your kids in the future. Like, would you ever let them... They won't
get it.
Would you let them watch it?
Absolutely, because they won't get it.
Their minds are too innocent for that.
Bro.
Well, wouldn't you feel awkward sitting there?
Yes! But that's what my dad did, bro. That's exactly what my dad did.
Can you remember your dad laughing at moments where there was nothing funny happening?
Yes!
And you were like, why are you laughing?
Yeah, he's like, I just thought of something funny.
Oh,
and
okay.
I actually had this chat with him like literally 2 days ago.
Okay.
And he said he remembers watching Cat in the Hat with me, and there was so many dirty jokes, and he was so scared that I was gonna get something, but I never did.
You're gonna feel the same when you watch it with your kids. You're gonna be scared. You know they won't get it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be scared that they do.
Yeah, exactly.
And God forbid that one moment they turn around where, like, coincidentally when it happens, and you're gonna be like questioning your whole life. Okay, kids, we're gonna turn this off now. We're gonna just, good old days, go to the park, play on the playground. Oh, yeah.
So funny, bro. I cannot wait to watch it with you. We have to watch it together.
Okay, I'm down. Because I haven't watched it. There's so many classic, like, for instance, Interstellar. Haven't watched it.
What?
What is that doll that kills people? Chucky. Haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
Jaws.
You haven't watched Jaws? Bro!
I think I have, but not the second one.
There's a second one?
Yeah, and there's a third one. I'm pretty sure there's one, 2, and 3.
Is it a trilogy?
Yeah. It's a trilogy movie.
Am I uncultured?
Yeah,
Okay.
you are. But not as uncultured as me.
Yeah, you're pretty uncultured.
What else? Name me movies, and I'll tell you if I've watched them.
You think I can just come up with movies off the top of my head?
Come on, man. Classics, Like movies that like iconic, like you have to watch.
Shrek.
Oh, of course. I've watched Shrek, yeah. Like Gladiator, I haven't watched. 300, I haven't watched the 300.
Aladdin.
I've watched Aladdin,
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking of like the most, like I have, like, bro, to be fair, I have watched 300, but I didn't watch it because I wanted to watch it. I watched it because
someone wanted to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just wanted to be, wanted to make them happy.
Kung Fu Panda.
I've watched it.
Yeah.
Why are you naming stuff I've watched?
Because
bro?
they're the most popular ones. What do you mean? I'm trying to think of like one-off movies that you probably
like
haven't
Finding
watched.
Nemo.
You haven't watched Finding Nemo?
No, I have.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to get that reaction. Honestly.
Every single Fast and Furious movie.
I have watched every single Fast and Furious movie. But I haven't watched my Mermaid. What is it? My Little Mermaid. What's it called, man? You know that mermaid one? I want to be where the people are. I haven't watched it. I think it's My Little Mermaid. No, it's not. That sounds wrong.
Little Mermaid.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, anyway. Lion King.
I've watched it. Yeah.
Cars.
I've watched it. But not the latest one.
Latest one's mid.
Yeah. Stop thinking of cartoons, bro.
Give me your phone.
What are you going to search?
Rear Window.
What?
Rear Window.
What the hell's Rear Window?
You haven't heard of Rear Window?
No, I haven't. It's behind us now.
Shut up. Alright. I just typed in most popular movies of all time, and I'm just going to go through the ones that I know. Oh my God, there's so many movies that I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
What are all these? So many.
Have you watched Castaway?
What's that?
Bro.
Planet of the Apes.
No.
You haven't watched...
You haven't watched Castaway?
Have you watched Spiderwick?
No, what's that?
Oh my God.
I watched Cruella. That was pretty nice.
Titanic.
Yeah, come on. You gotta have seen the Titanic.
Scary movie.
Nope.
Oh my God.
I haven't even watched...
I think this is why I haven't.
Most
popular movies of...
I haven't watched Edward Scissorhands.
2000.
I haven't watched...
You haven't watched Edward Scissorhands?
No, I haven't watched Freddy Krueger. None of them.
I haven't watched that either.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Alright, of the 2000s. Man, I might not be cultured. I'm going through like 20 or 30 movies and I just don't know. 2012.
Oh, I've seen that.
Okay.
I think. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know if I have, actually. Might have seen it in 2012.
Okay. Anger Management?
No. Oh, remember when we talked
Click.
about...
What about Click?
I have seen Click, but I haven't watched Grown Ups, and you were pretty like...
You haven't!
Isn't that also dirty? Or is that just silly?
It's silly.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Then I'm going to give it a watch.
You haven't watched Grown Ups?
Nope.
Oh, it's so funny though. So many things you haven't watched. Alright, here we go. I've got a question for you.
Oh, okay.
If you could telepathically say something to all 7 billion people of the world, what would it be?
Damn. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? Attack on Titan. You know
That's
what I mean?
the top comment, bro. The top comment is to all subjects of Ymir.
Honestly, I'd probably do that. People would be hella confused. Oh man, that is an amazing power. So how long do I get? Like 30 seconds? 10
However
seconds?
long you want.
Really?
You can talk for an hour.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll do a podcast. Hey guys, welcome to episode 23 to the NumbNuts Podcast. I know it's a bit scary. I'm in your head, but it makes my life easier because I don't have to edit. Now, just Aydin, you got to make sure, we got to keep it PG. We can't edit this. So it's going straight to your cranium. So, yeah. What do you want to talk about? What's your favorite snack, mate? Just go on for an hour.
Tim Tams.
Tim Tams, yeah. But yeah, that is such a good question. Do you have an answer or do you have to... Because I'm more than happy to let you take the floor on this while I think about it.
I would tell everyone my bank account information and tell them to send me $1. And then
I think that would backfire on you.
And then I would immediately have $8 billion.
To be fair, it's not a bad shout. Yeah, because people would be so terrified that they would do it. And it's just $1.
Exactly.
But I don't know, do you really want to use fear as a motivator?
It's not fear.
Or you could just be like, hey everyone, I know it's a bit weird, I'm in your head, but can you please send me $1? Thanks.
Yeah, just something like that.
But it's such a waste of opportunity, I think.
It's $8 billion.
Yeah, but... I get and that's true. Honestly,
at least.
Yeah, that's true. And also, you could do a lot with 8 billion.
Most.
You could do a lot with 8 billion. Honestly,
just tell everyone. Stop fighting.
I'd probably start chanting "Free, Free Palestine." That'd be sick,
bro. That would mess with so many people.
That would be sick. But at the same time, I wouldn't want people to mistake me this is God, he's speaking to me. No, bro, I'm not God. I just have some sort of weird
What
power.
if you put on a voice changer and to give yourself a really deep voice and you just went, "You're the new prophet"?
Nah, that's horrible, Aydin. That's horrible.
I'm joking.
That's horrible. That's like saying, put on a deep voice and you're gonna die in 10, 9. Just everyone freaks out. That is horrible. Oh. Or just contact one person. I know you're talking to everyone, but that means Mr. Beast can also hear you. Hey Jimmy, I was just wondering, could you get me a new car? For everyone that's not Jimmy, please ignore this message.
Do you want me to go through the top comments?
Yeah, go through the top comments on that. I'm curious.
Top comment is obviously to all subjects of Ymir.
Of course.
Okay, this is amazing. One player has escaped the simulation. 7.8 billion remain. Difficulty increased.
Bro, don't do that to people, man. That's horrible. Oh, bro. When I watched the Matrix movie, I only watched the first one, okay?
Come on, bro.
Okay. When I watched it, it kind of messed with me a little bit. I'm like, crap, are we in a simulation?
This it messed with everyone, bro.
Yeah, it messed with everyone.
Everyone went
so
through that
if you
phase.
did that, that's right. People, I don't know what would happen. Honestly, I don't think you can contain the chaos. But yeah, go on. What else is there?
So I think there's something wrong with the system. They can hear us.
Oh my god. It's all Matrix, isn't it? What's this next one? What is it?
Today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Why is that everywhere? It's everywhere.
Because they genuinely advertised. They genuinely did millions of dollars of advertising for Raid Shadow Legends.
That's crazy, man. It's everywhere. Every YouTuber I know has done a freaking Raid Shadow Legends advertisement.
Here's another good one. Excuse me, God, what's the microphone for?
Classic. It's like a dad joke. What else you got there? People come up with some witty stuff, man.
Thank you for playing Human Simulator 2. The simulation will end briefly.
Oh my god. You guys just want to watch the world burn. These comments want to watch the world burn.
Want a break from the ads?
Get YouTube Premium. Get Spotify Premium. Get discount if you're a student. Can I like just fart and just everyone hears my fart? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Then I don't want 8 billion people at the same time to have a brain fart.
Funny enough, I just found a comment that said, "I'd just fart honestly."
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones in there. A lot of very evil ones as well.
It's just... Wait, here's a good one. I can see you.
That's just... no, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bro, that's scary in any situation. But, like, imagine some random person on the toilet. I can see you. Some random person in the middle of the woods. They have a house there. Their husband's at work. They're all alone. I can see you. Or someone just hiking and it's like just sunset. I can see you. Like there's just so many situations where that's just terrifying.
Someone who's on the International Space Station alone.
Oh man, that is a very bad question. Oh my God, there's a lot that you can do with that. Jeez. Yeah, I'd probably just do a podcast, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'd do. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed.
The camera died.
The camera died, so we're doing this selfie style. This is all sorts of, scuffed, but yeah. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We thought we had a little bit more time on the camera, but as you can see, it is deflated. So
deflated.
Yeah, the battery is kaput. So yeah, I blew on it and everything. I took it out. No, it's not like an old Nintendo. It doesn't work. Tried turning it back on and off. Problem is I can't turn it on in the first place. So, yeah.
Anyway, my arm's getting tight.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content. And hope Aydin, you enjoyed as well. Yeah, this was definitely a nice one. This was a good chance to test out the mics, and I'll see you guys on the next podcast.
All right, see ya.
Bye. Wait, we could. Welcome back. We could do the like phase. You know how you got the thing now. We've got the camera right here. I could just do this like bye. It doesn't go black. Oh, you could do it with your face. Hello, friends, and welcome to NumbNuts Podcast episode 21. Was that cool? We've got 2 mics now. Hooray! Yeah. Let's hope the audio sounds good, which inshallah it will. I was telling Aydin before, look, bro, I never pressed record on it. Oh, I'm so glad I checked that out.
You're a numpty, bro.
Bro, imagine if we did this whole thing and it's just not there. Holy crap. Welcome to episode 21. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, you gotta let me stare at the camera first.
You want to stare at the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Why are you gonna do that to me? You're gonna cut this part out. Oh my God. I've gone full numpty.
That's okay. I was just making sure the mics work while you do that.
I all of a sudden had like a burst of...
It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Happens to Mirza. Right, Mirza? Happens to you too.
Oh my God, I'm having the biggest brain.
See, I can put stuff like this in the bloopers. No, it's not just to you.
No, you can't.
No, this is going in the bloopers. I'm sorry. I did it to Mirza. I can't be unfair. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do another HR meeting. Speaking of which...
5 minutes later.
And they would just like do whatever their parent is. Oh my God. They would just kick in.
Yo! Oh!
11:47.
It was good. Silly salmon. Are you good? Oh, turn around. Oh, the mullet.
Yeah, boy! Gang, gang! Fair enough. Yeah. So, Donald Trump. Look,
What kind of segue was that?